Imagine this. It's the 1980s. You are a cancer patient. You are sat down at a hospital. The nurses assure you that everything will be fine and that you are in great hands. You ease up a bit. A doctor walks up to you, greets you,
Hey.
introduces himself, and explains the entire process. You believe that everything will be fine, and it should have been. The doctor sets up a machine, also known as the Therac 25, known for being used for cancer radiation therapy, but there was a flaw that no one noticed. The doctor attaches everything up, starts everything, and everyone leaves the room for a bit. But then, you feel something is off. But before we get into explaining what just entered your body, let's play a true or false game. I'll give you some myths and questions so we can understand the topic a bit better. Question number 1. You can immediately feel radiation poisoning the moment you are exposed. True or false? This is false. One of the most dangerous things about radiation is that you usually don't feel it right away. Symptoms can take hours or even days to appear. Question number 2. Radiation therapy in hospitals is designed to carefully target and destroy cancer cells. True or false? True. Radiation therapy is a controlled medical treatment used to destroy cancer cells while trying to minimize damage to healthy tissue. Okay, and now one myth. Radiation only affects the outer skin and cannot damage internal organs. True or false? False. Radiation penetrates the body and can damage internal organs, blood cells, and DNA at a cellular level, not just the skin. All right, now let's talk about what happens when a crazy amount of radiation enters your body. Oh, and fun fact, only some radiation can damage the body. For example, X-rays in high doses, gamma rays, radiation from nuclear reactions also. You cannot see, smell, or feel radiation, so, geez, would you even know if it's ever coming for you? Did you know that radiation was discovered through science experiments, not invention? It was discovered in 1891 by Marie Curie. She was a Polish-born French physicist and chemist renowned for pioneering research on radioactivity, and was also the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and remains the only person awarded Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences, physics and chemistry. Radiation does not make things glow in real life, unlike in movies. Radiation just destroys you from the inside and the outside. And let's be honest, nuclear weapons and strong radioactive weapons aren't used as much in battle due to the fear of it destroying everything globally. It can realistically cause a fallout type of situation where we would have to live in bunkers until it wears off, after many, many years. Do you guys think we would be able to survive that? Let's talk about how radiation would even get in your body. Now, radiation doesn't exactly get inside of your body. You can rather look at it as an energy that passes through you. Now, there's various ways radiation can get inside of your body. Today, we are covering one with a medical air, but you can also inhale radiation. This is usually from nuclear accidents where radioactive dust is everywhere. But an extremely powerful source would need to happen for any of this to occur, so don't worry too much when parents are trying to convince you that your phone is radioactive from the 5G signals it's sending. Now, you may be wondering, what someone exposed to radiation even looks like? Well, at first, the person will seem pretty normal, but after some time, some signs could appear. Pale or flushed face, sudden drained feel, sweating, confusion. After a couple of days, hair may begin to loosen. You will dehydrate, and your eyes would look sunk. Reddened or irritated skin, like a bad sunburn in exposed areas. Movies often show radiation victims as glowing, melting, instantly turning green, when actually, in a real-life situation, damage happens internally first, then becomes visible later. And, of course, no glowing skin. At first glance, there is nothing unusual. They look tired, maybe even normal. But radiation doesn't announce itself immediately. The real damage is happening beneath the surface, where the body is quietly losing its ability to repair itself. Now, what would dying from radiation even feel like? We will go through stages 1 to 3. Stage 1. the unsettling beginning, minutes to hours. At first, there's often nothing too noticeable. You don't even feel the radiation as it's entering your body. You won't feel any pain right away. It's not like a burn or injury. In most cases, you'd feel completely normal for a while. But in some cases, if the dose is too high, after a few hours you could feel some nausea and a wave of fatigue that feels unreal. You'd mainly feel confusion. Stage 1.5, the false recovery. Nausea might fade. You would feel a bit better, but that is all misleading. You would have this unusual sense that your body just doesn't feel right. Stage 2, the crash, days later. This is when your body starts lacking. Exhaustion becomes overwhelming. Nausea and vomiting return, stronger. Even small movements feel draining. You feel physically shut down. You would feel extreme weakness, like your energy is being drained constantly. Stage 3, system breakdown, days to weeks. Your immune system would collapse, which could lead to infections. Your digestive system would be shut down completely. You would feel discomfort. Your body wouldn't be able to recover or heal from anything at this point. Organs begin to fail. The body loses the ability to maintain basic functions. People often describe this stage as feeling like their body is shutting down piece by piece. Radiation doesn't bring instant death. It's like a little parasite that just slowly eats away, leeches onto you, as your body slowly loses its ability to repair, maintain, and sustain itself until it can't continue. And there it is, dying from radiation. It's slow, hard to notice it until it's too late, can be painful, and one of the worst ways to go. But the kind of good news is, as long as you weren't in high exposure to the radiation, it could actually be curable. And the bad news, as you can kinda assume, is that if it's noticed too late or the exposure is too high, the chances are near impossible.